You found one lonely bag. Did Daddy buy some when y'all went to the store? Kayla, thank you for figuring it out. Cause girl, I didn't figure out nothing, honey. You would not have gotten a notification if you were not following me on my other page. So I'm sitting up here like, child, I'm just talking, and this is on my beauty page and everything. I said, goodness me, what is am I on my own here? On my own. Why did it end this way? It was very quiet compared to what it usually is. And I was just like, what is happening over here? So for those who came in through Twitter, I appreciate it and I love you for that. For those of you who couldn't get in over here on YouTube, that was my bad because it was on the wrong page. It was. It definitely was. It was on the wrong page. I'm sorry. Alrighty then. It's Q&A day today. Okay, we are going to just shoot the shit. I'm gonna give y'all time to ask questions and everything in between. I will answer questions. Whatever y'all got, I will answer. Okay, I'll put the link in the box. If you want to come in, you can, which I put it in earlier. Okay. Whew. I had to make sure I got all my stuff together. All right. So while y'all figuring it out, if y'all want to ask questions or not, I'm going to move into a different space. And if I see a question in the comments, I'll answer it. Okay. So TNA and WWE have quite the partnership. This past Tuesday, we just saw Jordynne Grace pop herself up on NXT, and she is going to be challenging Roxanne Perez for her championship at NXT Battleground. Jordynne Grace is also going to have her first match in NXT against Stevie. What's her name? What's her?
Stevie Ray?
What's her last name? Where is Rico at when you need him? God, what is her last name? Stevie something. Hold on, let me look. I thought I had it in here. Oh, George. What is that child's name? I can't think of her name for nothing. I never can get her. Turner. It's Turner. First thing I think of when you say Stevie is Nyx. I can't help that. That's just how my mind works, okay? My mind correlates the Stevie to Nyx, or you're going to get Wonder. It's either Wonder or Nyx. I cannot help how my brain works, loves. I can't, okay? But anyways, Stevie Turner is who she's supposed to be going up against next Tuesday to prove why she's got the right to challenge Roxanne Perez, but also, of course, to make her NXT debut. Now, according to WrestleOps, all right, this is not a one and done situation. Oh, nay. It says the word backstage at tonight's WWE NXT was that Knockouts champion Jordynne Grace appearing and at Battleground next Sunday will not be the only WWE and TNA collaboration in the days ahead. The belief is that there will be some sort of NXT representation on future TNA events and programming as well. And if you saw, there were a lot of WWE talent who were tweeting about possibly joining or being a part of it for some period of time. Now, there was Cedric Alexander who wants to go after Mustafa Ali's championship. There was even Drew McIntyre, who tweeted out about, getting a championship and how that door works both ways. And of course, Moose's mush mouth ass came back because Moose was one of the people, if he not was the guy, Moose was the guy who took that title off of Drew when Drew was champion over in TNA. When I think he was Drew Galloway. I think that was his name then. Now, I also saw some women tweeting out about possibly going over to TNA and stirring up some mess. And you know that Trin is there, so Trin could actually add to that. Since she's been in that locker room, it'd be nice, especially if WWE isn't using her at the moment, for her to go back over there and start some shit, possibly hold those Knockouts Tag Team Champions for a little bit. And then you also have that X Division that could use a nice little revive with a lot of the guys that's in WWE right now, especially the smaller guys like Axiom, Frazier, Dragon Lee could go over there, and you can have some really cool shit with Vikingo over there, and everybody. It's so much wiggle room that you can move in with TNA and WWE working together and them swapping superstars and letting some work over in TNA and some work over in WWE. This is one of the smartest doors being opened in a very, very long time. And I am beyond excited for this because there are going to be some matchups, dream matchups that you have never seen before. Like you can have Josh Alexander come over there and have a really cool bout with Drew or Randy or Sheamus or Gunther. Josh Alexander versus Gunther. Do you know how fun that would be? Alex Hammerstone is in TNA as well. You can have that. Mika's right. You can have Randy go over to TNA. You could also have Cedric go over to TNA, Ashanti the Adonis go over to TNA because, like I said, that X Division could use some help. You got Speedball Bailey over there. Trent Seven is over there. You can bring him back and they can join. He can join back with Pete Dunne and what's his face? What is his name? Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate. And you can have Mustache Mountain back. You can have so much going on with TNA. So many. What is that? Why is it recording? So many things going back and forth with TNA that would work and would be so much fun to watch. With the women's division, you could have Giselle Shaw coming over to WWE. She would be the first trans woman to wrestle in WWE. You got a lot of wiggle room here and a lot to work with. And I just think it would just be this is one of the best ideas that WWE has finally done, is open that door and really make this a forbidden door, because TNA and AEW did it. It didn't benefit anybody but AEW, more specifically Kenny Omega. Whereas in this case, this benefits AEW, it benefits WWE and TNA. It will work both ways. TNA gets all of the exposure, and WWE's talent popping up over in TNA provides them with a massive amount of star power, no matter who goes over there. And if you have guys like Jordan Grace showing up in WWE, I mean, come on. That's the money, okay? The only people I don't want on my WWE screen is Moose. You can keep his big ass over in TNA. But I know they're going to bring his mush mouth ass over there. I know he's going to show up some kind of way. And I'm not looking forward to that. I'm going to talk about him like a dog. For real. What are some of your... Rico's here, y'all. What are some of your WWE versus TNA dream matches? Dream matches. Oh my god. I don't have to look at the rosters. Hold on. Because there's a lot of people in TNA and there's a lot of people in WWE. Shit.
I want to see Giselle Shaw versus Charlotte. Yeah.
I don't want to see Giselle versus Charlotte. I ain't mad at it. I just don't want to see it. Wayfair, you got just what I need.
I love Wayfair.
Right? It's so good. It's so good.
It's so good. So good.
Okay. So if I had to pick who I would want to come from TNA to come over to WWE, I want to see Laredo Kid. Ooh, ABC would be awesome. I want to see ABC, Laredo Kid, Danny Luna would be cool. Crazy Steve, Decay, Giselle Shaw, Joe Hendry would be amazing. Okay, bring Joe Hendry, Josh Alexander, Kevin Knight. Kevin Knight's a really good wrestler. He's fun to watch. Leon Slater, Myron Reed, the Rascals, Mike Santana, Savannah Evans would be fire.
Oh, I love Savannah Evans.
Tasha Steeles, Steve Macklin, because he deserves it. If they could lure Steve Macklin from TNA to come back to WWE, you would have another really, really strong heel character in Steve Macklin. He's excellent at what he does, and he doesn't really get the opportunity to, like, I mean, he can, but he doesn't get it as much as he should. Does that make sense? Like, ever since he dropped that title, he hasn't gotten back in the saddle, if that makes sense. He hasn't really had an opportunity to do some really, really great things, and I wish he would have. Because Steve Macklin is good. He is like a really good, ugly heel. He's somebody that you absolutely hate for the right reasons. Steph DeLander, yes, because I feel like she got railroaded the first time she was in WWE, and I would love for her to come back, especially now. They need somebody like her over in NXT.
We want Big Purr.
Yes, they need somebody like her in NXT. I think she would do awesome. And then her potential moving out of NXT to WWE with people like going up Bianca and going up against somebody like Jade. That's money with Steph if you market her right. Everybody else besides Trent Seven, I'm okay with. Like I said, I already want the Rascals there. Zaya Brookside is a pretty style character. I'm not really interested in Zaya Brookside.
I don't want Barbie Horsehair back in NXT.
What you say?
I said I don't want Miss Barbie Horsehair extensions back in NXT.
Now, see, you ain't shit. You didn't have to call that lady that.
That's what her extensions look like. They look like that Barbie horsehair.
What is wrong with you?
It's upsetting me and my homegirls.
Hi, Tirza. That's rude.
And she's a weirdo anyway, so I don't feel bad.
What do you mean? What has she done that makes her weird?
She's an anti-vaxxer and anti-masker.
I shouldn't have asked. That was my fault because I asked.
You know I'm gonna know.
I should not have asked. Who I don't want to see on my screen from TNA, I can make that very clear. I do not want to see Moose. I would rather... I would say stuff, but y'all gonna be like, that's extreme. I would rather drag my bare coochie across the ground than to watch... fucking Moose on my TV screen. I refuse. Okay, I refuse. I do not want to see Rich Swann either. I feel like Rich Swann is ridiculously stupid. Matt Hardy can stay. Matt Cardona, I'm okay with. Masha is cool. I don't have a problem with her. Killer Kelly, I do want to see Killer Kelly. I like Killer Kelly, and I don't think she really gets her props, so I would love to see Killer Kelly. And I want to see Jake something. I feel like something he just is in a place in TNA where he could get to the mountain in terms of the championship, but they're kind of edging him, and I really want him to get that title. But if he can move over to WWE and do some damage as a big guy like that, I love Jinx something. I love him so much. So I would love to see him over in WWE as well. It doesn't matter who he goes up against. I just would love to see him. As far as first class in terms of um AJ Francis, he's necessary, and that's not no shade to AJ Francis because I love AJ Francis. Um, but I'm just not sure because I feel like they didn't really know what to do with him before, and I don't think they would know what to do with him now. So I just think it would be a waste of time for him specifically, not necessarily for us watching because they just would not book it right. But I just think it would be a waste of time for him. Now, if we're going over to WWE's roster, all right. They can send Liv's ass over there once she dropped this championship back to Rhea. Bailey being in TNA would actually be kind of cool. I wouldn't have a problem with that at all. I would love that. I think Austin Theory should go over there, and I think Grayson Waller should go over there. Both of them going over to TNA, I think, would be beneficial to them. Axiom, Nathan Frazier. I think Tony D'Angelo's gimmick would work really well. I would love that. Not they got the picture of Liv and Dominic kissing. Lord have mercy, Jesus. I think Tozawa, Angel Garza, Apollo Crews, Ashanti the Adonis, Axiom, Nathan Frazier. So Bo was still back there. I thought
You know, he back there still.
let's see. Bronson Reed was already over there in TNA, and that didn't do too well. So, I don't know. Candace would be cool. Let her go over there with Indy, and they take their championships from them and walk around over there for a little bit with the titles. Dakota, let Dakota go. Pretty Deadly would probably work really well in TNA. I actually would enjoy them being in TNA. Let us see who else. Oh, I think Isla Dawn would be cool, especially if Sue Young come back. You can have that kind of the Dark Enchantress versus that evilness that Sue Young be having. You could also let that balance out or play off against Decay. A big dome. I'm dead ass serious. I would rather drag my bare coochie against the concrete than to listen to Moose talking on my WWE
Not
screen.
Bear Coochie.
Bare coochie. I'm just not. Shout out to Kenny JD because she said it first, and I was like, you know what? That's something I'ma steal because that is the worst of the worst thing that you could do to yourself. How about Shayna and TNA? I wouldn't mind Shayna going to TNA. And Grace go at it. I want to see that. I feel like Shayna would whoop her ass. I feel like Shayna would tear her up. It's on their Facebook as the cover too. Did you see that? No, I did not see that, but I know that TNA has been tweeting about it and talking about it. They are obviously very excited. Which, I mean, I would be too. The biggest company in the world is working with you right now. It's crazy. Not only that, but WWE managed to keep things. Oh, that's wild. Damian Priest is getting a championship match, giving a championship match to Jey Uso at MSG on June 28th. Wait. How did booked and being see, this is where WWE got to be careful with their marketing because June 28th ain't came yet, and on June
Damn, is Tiffany still here? Tiffy Tiff. Can anyone hear me?
I can hear you now. The stupid thing was clicking out while I was on live, and it made it seem like I wasn't even in here. Jesus. All right. So, anywhoosies. Hold on a minute. I got a message from my mother.
Mother?
My mother.
We deserve better.
What is this shit? I had to download an app.
What?
Yeah, girl.
It was like your browser does not support this feature. I had to download this fucking app.
StreamYard
Horrendous.
has an app now?
I guess so. I don't know. Told me my phone was broke. I don't know.
I don't speak broke.
Stop it!
AEW has been a mess all night.
So, okay. So here's the deal, right? Clash at the Castle is supposed to be Saturday on June 15th. All right. That's when this match is supposed to happen. And they got it advertised for the 28th for their.
There are no shortcuts to getting it right. Bill's too organized.
LOL. He said, what the fuck? Am I missing something? Is the match in the room with us? Because I would like to have a talk.
Sir,
Eric Brown invited you back. You wrote a bill that Donald Trump signed.
you said what? What?
Damn.
So y'all just gonna pretend like I'm not gonna win at all.
Maybe.
We gonna go ahead and our return to this match because
I don't even know what to say.
it don't look real though. Because why is this on a SmackDown background for Madison Square Garden and SmackDown? It say Monday Night Raw and then SmackDown is back there. That's not an error WWE would make. So
I feel like that's a fan
this
made.
is fan made. That's why I'm like, what? This is what.
Excuse me.
Nor Jey Uso are on SmackDown. Neither one of them. So anywhoosies, I just thought it was funny. It was hilarious. Oh, the Garden's IG posted it. So it's real?
Oh, a dark match. Oh, that makes sense. Because everybody be at Madison Square Garden.
I guess.
No matter if it's SmackDown or Raw.
True. You know what? You're right. Oh, shit,
MJF's spray tan was really, really melting off of him.
Because he did it right before he came out there. You're supposed to put it on with the glove, rub it in, shower.
I was
Because
like,
it's
MJ, I'm like, oh my God, put this jacket back on, please.
Okay, girl. She said, according to. Oh, shit.
Honestly, I don't think Drew's gonna win either way.
No, CM Punk don't cost him that title, but that's not the point. That's not the point. Like,
I need to go with nothing because that's
like you can't advertise that shit. It wasn't our worth the wait. Not only did we celebrate 5 years of AEW, we celebrated the in-ring return of the greatest of all time, me. I said, sure, come out there dressed like Vanna White. Absolutely.
I do not know how the Young Bucks continue to get away with the Succession ass music they have. Oh, they got their ugly ass Reeboks on too.
Pathetic. I really don't like you.
Fucking kick me out.
Oh no.
I
I
didn't know.
was like, damn, okay. I was like, am I talking to myself?
No,
How you gonna kick out the president of
I
her
didn't
own
even realize she
shit?
got kicked out.
right.
That's disrespectful.
Such a mutiny.
They should have never
Okay.
gave you niggas money.
That shit is so disrespectful. So
So
disrespectful.
before I got everybody to come in here because I was on my other channel and not on the correct channel. That sucked. Anyway, I did bring up Sexy Red because I was in the comment section of my page fighting for my life. And
But
I
you
don't
shouldn't even have to
even
be
listen.
doing this.
I don't even listen to Sexy Red's music. I don't like it. But I'm not I wasn't gonna allow people to disrespect her like that because they don't like her lifestyle, whatever the fuck that means, and because they don't like her music. I don't like her music either, but she didn't do anything wrong in NXT. She was fine. In fact, Sexy Red was more covered up than y'all precious Lola Vice. And I didn't see nobody hollering and screaming
Plus
and
the
mad at
tea.
Lola. And Lola be out there shaking her ass every week. I'm just saying. Somebody say something now. I mean, y'all have a problem and you say Sexy Red is over sexualized. Well, Lola come out there with her ass cheeks literally hanging out of her gear every week. If that ain't sex, I don't know what it is. Okay? Now, don't get me wrong. She can dress however she wants. But for you to call Sexy Red hypersexualized, Sexy Red had enough wherewithal to bring her ass on national TV and be fully covered. You didn't see nothing. Nothing. She was fully covered. And yet the issue wasn't that she was on TV fully covered. The issue was that she was there at all. And I have said this many times. The girl is a fan of WWE, just like the countless of other celebrities who have joined WWE and have been a part of it. Case in point, Logan Paul's ass is one of the most problematic influencers in the world, and WWE has fully partnered with him. So much so that Prime is everywhere in WWE. I don't even think they drink C4 shit no more.
They do, but they don't promote it as heavy.
They don't promote it, they promote Prime. Prime drink station, they got a hydration station next to every ring at every event and every live show. On the PLEs, the Prime logo is in the middle of the damn ring.
Yeah. Didn't do that for C4.
And you tell me, well,
And we're not
it's
going.
between their brand and Sexy Red's brand. Okay, well, tell me the difference. What's the difference? Because problematic is problematic. It don't matter what kind of problematic behavior it is. Problematic is problematic. To be fair, Sexy Red is an adult and she's an adult artist who's making music for adults. Now, if you as an adult have children and you are letting them listen to her music, that is your fault. That is your fault for not policing and parenting your children. When I was a kid, my father had very strict rules on what we can listen to in his house and in the car we rode in with him. Rap music was not allowed. R&B music was allowed, but to a certain extent. Once it got a little raunchy, he turned it off.
None of that wow
Okay.
for me bullshit.
There was only so far that we can go, and to this day, there's only so far I can go in my parents' house when it comes to music. So if you are raising your kids and they're 5, which I saw a video of a bunch of 5-year-olds singing her song. The little girl had the bike and she was like, "Get it, that feet, get it." I said, "Wowzers." That's your fault as parents. Okay, you are not parenting. Okay, that's your fault. But it's an interesting and a slippery slope because y'all will put Sexy Red in the box. Y'all will make it seem like she's wrong for WWE. She shouldn't be seen. But everybody was hyping Cardi B up when Cardi B's Up was used for SummerSlam that year. And everybody wanted her to be there. Nobody said anything about Cardi B, and Cardi B is one of them. Cardi B had just came out with WAP, didn't she? Did she not? Did she not just drop WAP?
I believe that was in the same year.
But y'all was mad, and a lot of y'all was upset because Sexy got there before Cardi got there. But I think Cardi was pregnant when Cardi's Up was used for SummerSlam that year. So obviously she wasn't going to be able to show up pregnant. Now she's performed pregnant before, but I mean, she was pregnant. But I'm just saying the double standard, the issue here that y'all having is weird. And a lot of y'all was like, well, I'd rather take Megan over Sexy Red. I said, well, Megan's music is just as raunchy as Sexy Red's music is. What is the difference? Now, is Megan a better rapper than Sexy Red? Sure. I will give you that. But there's no difference in their music. And they still market the WWE to young adults. And most young adults know who Sexy Red is. They know who Megan is. They know who Cardi is.
Okay, because Florida seemed to be with the shit last night.
It was everywhere. That woman was everywhere. When I woke up this morning, I had more views and responses to the Sexy Red content than I did anything else. And I was like, well, goddamn.
And to be quite fair with you, I done peeped who's comment in the comments.
Child.
Y'all need to be quiet.
When I'm telling you that they was in them comments writing full-on dissertations and think pieces about how WWE partners with Make-A-Wish and WWE partners with kid organizations, and they shouldn't be associated with that, especially after the Vince McMahon situation. And I'm like, so let me get this right. Vince McMahon can help a murderer get off. He can advocate for steroids and use them himself. He literally had his bare ass on TV every other week. I have said this before. I'll say it again. I have seen Vince McMahon's ass more than I've seen my own. Okay? Okay? They had a live sex show with Edge and Lita. Everybody saw her titty. We all saw it. Tiffany Stratton's ass has been walking around with her new titties, and every week she finds a new top that almost make her bust out of her damn gear. Whatever ass cheeks she got left are always hanging out. Okay? I hear nothing. Silence. Y'all don't say nothing. So what are they? What's the issue exactly? Because if we talking about recent shit, the women dress how they want, which I don't have an issue with. And if you're looking at it the wrong way, it can be sexualized. I look at it as it's gear, and sometimes it's sexy gear, and that's okay. But not everybody looks at it that way. I'm like, what are y'all? If Sexy Red had came out and sang the lyrics to her song and was loud on the microphone and they had to bleep her out, then I can understand what you're saying. But nothing she did warranted the type of visceral hatred that she has gotten over the last 24 hours. I have never seen anything like this. And WWE has had some controversial people on their shows. And then you want to come back with the rebuttal of, well, it was a different time. No, you can't move the goalposts. Both are wrong.
That was a different time.
Both are wrong. Y'all was okay with Kevin Federline's bitch ass being on there. Y'all was all right with Floyd Money Mayweather. Mayweather was on there fighting the Big Show. Y'all was cool.
And y'all stay bringing up Y'all stay bringing up CB on a regular basis after what he done did to his wife and child.
Y'all okay with Logan Paul? And there's a list of shit that he's done along with his brother. That Team 10 house is insane. Okay? A long list. Stiffing people out of money. Claiming he a sociopath for views. All type of weirdo shit. Going to the Japanese suicide forest and filming it. He filmed it and was laughing at a real person that was deceased in the forest. Problematic is problematic. And to me, Sexy Red isn't problematic. Does she have her raunchy music? Sure. Can she be ignorant at sometimes? Yes.
Y'all confuse problematic with controversial.
Yes,
Those are not
she
the
is
same
ignorant,
thing.
but she is not problematic. I haven't seen her do or say anything that is out of pocket, except for the shit she said about Donald Trump. That was out of pocket. Because I was like, girl,
You
no.
shut your ignorant ass up.
Thank you. She was ignorant. Being ignorant and being problematic are two different things. I'm sorry. But dude, you don't drop the remotes like that, okay?
It's a little insensitive after what Vince McMahon. Yep. He sexually assaulted some people, some women, well, some people. What did I do with Sexy Red?
I don't understand why that even came up, but because Sexy Red's music is overly sexual, he feels like with the way the person who commented, feel like with the way Vince McMahon left, they should be steering away from that. WWE steers to what makes them money.
Steer away from what? What are we steering away from?
He's saying her
That's what I'm trying to
lifestyle,
figure out.
her lifestyle is too overly sexualized, and they shouldn't be
Her life,
promoting it.
her lifestyle is not overly sexualized. Y'all looking at this one song. Her lifestyle is ghetto, hood, ratchet. That's what it is.
Well, think about
Y'all
how it's being
overthinking it.
equated. I stand by
Y'all
what I thought it was from the beginning, and I stand by that because like I said, Lola's right there, and nobody says anything to her.
okay?
Nobody says nothing. I'm like, if Sexy Red was light skinned, if she was Lotto and came in there doing what she was doing, y'all wouldn't be saying nothing. Nobody would say anything, but because she is black and she's a woman, everybody in their feelings. Because Lil Uzi Vert's weird ass was in WWE at WrestleMania. Lil Wayne was there this year.
Okay.
And Snoop's ass been all over WWE. Just about every chance he get, he popping up.
Child. Fuck y'all.
His
I'm glad my
company,
wishes came true because I've been begging for this since 2019.
I mean, when she didn't listen. Everybody was afraid that she was gonna be acting up, and she didn't. I knew that she wasn't gonna be over the top crazy. The girl don't like being around people. As much as she like being out and performing and stuff, she's very much an introvert from the way she behaves and how she speaks. She's generally a very calm, cool, and collected person. She's got personality, you can see it, but she's not the type to just go out there and act a damn fool. I think she got some decorum, but she still's gonna act like herself, which is what we saw. That's why I was confused. And I was just like, why are y'all so mad at her for just being herself? Because nobody has that issue with the rock part, with the rock artists who come and the country music artists who come. And Kid Rock has been racist and everything else, and everybody cheers and screams when his drunk ass shows up. Hardy was there and performed and was drunk. Gave a terrible performance. Everybody was happy. Pitcher of Kool-Aid and a pitcher of booze.
Mm.
I'm just saying it's not fair. And I don't like it. And I just feel like a lot of y'all want black women to just be a monolith. They have to be a specific way, a particular way. They're not allowed to be different. They're not allowed to express themselves in different ways. And I saw in the comments how it came up again where it was like, well, they want us to look like this. This is what they see us as.
Well,
I'm like, that's not true either.
They literally see us as champions. Do you not see the list?
No, that's not good enough. If it's 10,000 beautiful, prominent champions in your face, and one of them happens to be a hood rat, that's a problem.
Everybody got to fall in line. Some people don't want to fall in line.
Some people like, I mean, and like I said, I'm not a fan of sexy music. I just don't like it. But that doesn't mean I don't like her as a person. I think as a person, she seems pretty cool. I haven't seen anything weird from her
Not
at
a
all.
hood rat. That's not nice.
It's the truth.
That's
I
what
don't
she's
even know who
saying.
you guys are talking about. So,
We're talking about sexy.
oh my God, would y'all get off
Oh,
that?
Shake your dress, shake
Kenny
your
Kenny.
dress, shake your dress. Hey.
We can't because they won't let it go long. We can't do
Who
that.
is that?
That's what I would tell
Who
my
is that
sister when
so
I
I
see
can
her.
beat their ass?
Now she gonna be there.
That's not even worth it.
Because learn it, live it, love it, and shut up.
It's not
Oh,
even
Lord.
worth it.
Let me see.
I've seen the people who were upset.
Yeah, and they all look like they had a haircut in 5 years. The back of their kitchen is crazy, and the nails, the toenails. Just
They look
very
like the pickle
redneck.
dude from SpongeBob.
Stop.
That one and the dude who said he ain't get no pickles on his Krabby Patties.
There's a reason.
Still no pickle.
Y'all, I gotta try on my bathing suit from Shein.
No, because I was thinking about that a couple weeks ago. I said, why would his fat ass out like that? Over some pickles just so you get another burger? That's
Well,
greedy.
sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
No, that's greedy. You in there making a whole fuss about you ain't had no pickles on your burger, and he knew he put the pickles on there, and you know that he knew he put the pickles on there because you had them, and you hit them under your tongue for another burger. Sir, your
And
ass
they
is
found
greedy.
pickles, peas. They found all kind of shit on the bubble bag's tongue. That's crazy.
Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. I'm about to beat your big ass. You don't even know.
That's
Cause you
the one
tripping.
that look like bubble bag.
He do. And you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Wait, why is Nicole on mute? Wait, we don't. What is she?
Nicole's on mute.
Oh,
She's probably busy.
Oh,
Ooh, they saying Soraya did not want to
there she
eat a
goes.
pen from Mariah May.
Whoa. Are you threatened? Because you
word.
should be.
Oh, Daddy,
And they
please.
were supposed to have a match
Oh,
tonight.
please. That's what I be telling people. Are you threatened? You should be.
because you should be. Wait, what was that meme I sent the other day? It was like, take a look around. She's not here. Some shit like that. News flash.
News flash. You're not gonna see it.
You see her
You
around
better
Not
write
town?
that down. You better write
You
that down for when you get
flash.
the ring.
You ain't got.
Why did they bring this broke ass thing in my room? I put it out for a reason. All day, these people just get on my fucking nerves. That's all they do, and I don't even be here all day. They upset me.
All right, y'all. Give it up one time for summer camp.
Yeah. Give it up one time for June 5th because it can't come fast enough. Let me just.
I'm glad we're out of school, honey. Baby, I couldn't. Ooh, I sent them off across that stage so fast. Baby, come get them.
Shit. These kids get on my nerves some days. I just be like, look, leave me alone.
Graduation was a time. They actually did pretty good.
My nephew
One of
had a
my sons was
graduation
tripping.
thing.
He had
Apparently.
that damn fake diploma paper in my face. I knocked it out his hand and I stumped on it. He was trying to get off the floor. I said, "Get up, cause you're not gonna get it.
You know who
You're
ain't
doing
get
too
one?
much." Who?
Oh, hold on. That current.
Oh Lord. Oh goodness, my bike.
Then my Versace Poppy was crying for the first half. I said, "Oh God, Liam, come on,
Versace
please."
pocket. What's going on?
My Versace Poppy, that's the one that got me the Versace for Teachers Appreciation Week
Ah, huh? You know what I got for Teacher Appreciation Week?
in
A
Apple.
bunch of sweets. And I said, was Valentine's Day not enough?
Don't say you got an apple.
I would have been glad with the apple
No,
shit. I
but
already
I
got
had told my
you
sister that she said that her analogy was his teacher first and she didn't give Versace. I said that because you ain't doing a good job.
Don Jesus.
I'm just saying.
You ain't do a good job.
I made him relax. That's my homeboy. I love Leo.
Nap time was not napping.
Oh no, baby, he be asleep.
You
One thing Leo gonna do, he gonna take his nap.
know what is so crazy to me? We have rest time, right? And these kids
Hmm.
do not rest. All day they go,
Yeah.
oh, I'm tired. I'd be like, well, good. Get your pillow and lay down.
Oh, they did
Why
that at
the fuck
graduation
awake?
practice.
I said,
What
y'all the
title does
weirdest.
Oka have? Nicole.
He has the continental title.
Oh. Is there a difference between the international title and that one?
Yes, the continental was the tournament.
Oh.
All these bathing suits I got on and wearing.
They did that shit when we was practicing for graduation. When we was practicing, they didn't want to sing nothing. When we walk into the classroom, they singing it. I said, "Oh no, no, no,
Mm-hmm.
no, no, no! Y'all better be quiet. Y'all was so tired, so hungry. Y'all better keep that energy. Don't sing, don't dance. Y'all wasn't doing nothing else. When we
They have
practice,
so
be
many
quiet.
fucking titles, it's insane.
Fun don't exist around here.
It's so many of them. I don't know which one
Not after you
is
didn't act
relevant
it up like that.
to it.
You got me fucked up. Uh, I'm gonna miss somebody. One's gonna be kind of shaky.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
Oh,
I,
bless
I don't
you.
even
Oh, jeez.
thank
know what
you.
I'm looking at here. I'm trying to process.
That wasn't even the worst one.
Hello, Hiram.
Thank you, Worry. Thank you.
Oh my
Thank you.
god, Hiram.
Oh my
Ah!
god, this damn cat. Hiram, aren't you supposed to be on vacation?
Right.
Anyway, like, why are you here?
What? Kenny.
I'm just asking. The simple
Are you going to go see NXT?
No.
You should. It's in Las Vegas. You want to be in Las Vegas too.
Yeah, tell your grandma after she hit them slot machines, hit up them seats.
Y'all are
Say,
wild.
hey, you
Y'all
got
are
a couple extra $400.
Okay.
you know what? We not finna play
I
that.
texted. Dakota. I texted her about like that tub or whatever because I think like sewage is coming up or something.
Is it true?
Yeah,
Oh,
so she
Lord.
was like, I talked to like a plumber today.
That's how
He said, I am on vacation. I'm at the hotel right now.
Well,
I done
good. Get
already
some
had me a
rest.
good margarita. Oh, well,
Please. You had a virgin. Let's stop playing.
Period.
let him live. God damn.
Drink that drink.
Leave
We
him
love
alone.
vodka.
Talk to me when you can hang with the big boys.
You know what? Your ass just started hanging. You
Oh my God, Kenny.
shut up.
I can't wait till I go back home. I want to get so drunk. Oh my god.
I'm gonna be drunk all week next weekend. Or wait, when's the 9th? Is that the following weekend? Yes.
That's
I
next weekend.
distinctly remember you saying that you wanted to calm down on the alcohol.
Well, guess what? The way these motherfuckers is driving me, yeah, the beach and a mimosa is needed.
Oh, boy.
Period.
Oh, shit on the floor. God,
My
Oh.
people, my people.
all these clothes. Can't take it.
Are those your
We're
clothes?
gonna do SBC
Yeah.
chat.
Oh, it's
Because-
early.
Messing with these folks, I'll be in here all
She
day.
says she's trying to get us out of here. I do not appreciate that.
Why are you trying to leave so early?
I've
She's
been
trying-
on here for an hour and
She's
30
trying to do-
minutes.
She's trying to.
What
shake
does that
the table.
mean?
She is trying to.
My
shake
back
that
hurt.
table. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I guess.
Question number one. I can't talk. Question number one. I'm a straight,
Wait, she said
happily
what?
married woman with 2 preteen daughters. Recently, I joined a gym to get fit for the summer. I made a friend, Chanel, and we hit a few cardio machines and later unwind in the sauna. I enjoy our combos. Chanel was talking about her unemployed boyfriend and how she has to play mind games with him. And all I could think about was I have a nephew in here, so y'all just gonna have to read it for yourselves.
What was that?
I'll say all they could think about was being with her.
Oh my gosh.
She
Damn.
says she's not a beautiful woman, but she is attractive. I imagine being with Chanel when I'm with my husband. Chanel invited me to go bar hopping. After we hit a few bars, we went back to her home. Drunk, I told her that I was attracted to her, and she flipped out. Your bi curiosity isn't a turnoff. She said, it's the fact that you try to make me your side hoe. That's nasty work.
Nasty work.
Chanel called me an Uber and put me out. She ignores me at the gym and doesn't respond to my texts. I'm so embarrassed. I miss her and I still want her. What to do?
You know what I'm thinking about when you said her name? What show or video was that where they were like, it's Chanel? Was that That's So Raven?
No, that's that dude. It's not Chanel. What the fuck is this?
There's
don't like it?
nothing. I'm so.
I don't know what to do for you, honey. Leave her alone.
There's really
Shit, find
nothing
somebody
you
else.
can do.
I can't.
I mean, she doesn't want to be with you like that. And it's not because, you're bi-curious. She doesn't like the fact that you're married and trying to step out with her, which good for her. She's got morals and actually has some decorum about herself. And then for you to say she's not a beautiful woman, but she's sexy is weird. I don't.
Ooh. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, Jesus.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't know, babes, but it looks to me like you on some bullshit today. Let me see what they said in the comments. It say Hiram said, "Good news, my siblings and I are bonding now." Oh,
Good
that's
for
good.
you.
He said, "Yeah, it just took us having to stay in the same room to bond." Y'all staying in the same room? Ooh, child, that's
Yeah, that'll do it.
nasty work. I wouldn't have stayed in that room.
It's still them. No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
This ain't bad. This one is not as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but the girl got some morals, and that's all I can say to that.
I get.
Moving on to question number 2. My boyfriend father. My boyfriend, father of my 2 sons, and I had a joint bank account to save money for a new apartment. We needed the first 2 months' rent and a deposit. I work 4.5 gig jobs between us. You work 4.5?
How many hours?
What?
Wait, how many hours did she just say?
She said 4.5 gig jobs between us. We work. Okay, it says we work. We work 4.5 gig jobs between us, and the account was doing well. Okay. Boyfriend's brother is released from jail, and he spends all our savings to show him a good time. Then he brings the felon back into our apartment. Boyfriend says that his brother will watch the kids so we don't have to pay for daycare. He never changes diapers or feeds them, so I said, hell no, he needs to go. The brother comes into the bathroom while I'm in the shower and says, oh, my bad. Huge argument. Boyfriend packs his bags and leaves with his brother. He left me and the kids behind. 1 month later, the brother is murdered in a drive-by. Boyfriend returns, flush with cash, and he has the money for our new apartment. We move. I never asked where he got the money because I don't want to know. He never spoke of the murder and he didn't shed a tear, but I don't trust him at all. How do I escape this man? He's the father of my kids, and apparently I don't know him at all. Ooh, baby, this sounds like some motherfucking Murder, She Wrote type shit. Okay. First of all, you better pull some Tina Turner shit and leaving like a thief in the night, because it sounds like your brother was out there running them streets and he shot, but he might have had a stash hidden somewhere and he took the stash. Now, eventually, they come looking for the stash. If I was you, I would get the hell out of Dodge immediately. Okay, because there's no way. There's just no way. This don't feel right. You saying he got flush with cash out of nowhere, and you didn't ask where it came from, and you skirted it. Yeah, you didn't get your ass out of there. Get out of there immediately. How do you escape, bitch? Run. pack your shit and run. Change your phone number. Just get your ass the hell out of Dodge. Because it looked like he was willing to murder his brother and everything to get this money. Either that, or it's like I said, the boy got killed because he was out there in them streets, but he had a stash, and the brother knew where the stash was. But that also don't make a lot of sense, because why would he spend all of y'all savings on treating his brother to a good time if he had a stash? Mm-hmm. Now, the only way that can make sense is if he found out later on that the brother had the stash, and then the boy died, and he took his stash and then came back to his kids and his girlfriend. Either way, you're in trouble. I don't care how you look at it. Because if he stole a stash that belonged to somebody else, especially if it was stashed away, somebody gonna come looking for it. I guarantee you that somebody's gonna come looking for it. I would leave just off of that. First of all, you shouldn't have let him back in your house, because the nigga just walked out on you while you had all them damn children, and he left and ran the streets with his brother, and now he want to come back and you let him back in? Now you're trying to figure out how to escape. You shouldn't have let him back in. You wouldn't have to escape. Ugh. That one was draining as hell. Damn, you got some. It's some Tubi movie shit right here. Question number 3. We rented a bouncy house for my kid's birthday party. An iPhone watch was found inside the house, and one of the children handed it to me. It was my best friend's watch. It was synced to her phone. And my baby daddy was texting her, so I read the text. Ooh. Him. It should have been us from day one. Her. I know, right? I can't wait for round 2. Him. Bet tonight. That's crazy.
Oh man.
But wait, why was it in the bouncy house? Was y'all? Oh, that's nasty. The freaks come out at night. What?
Oh my gosh.
That's crazy.
Jail.
Ooh. What twist? Okay. The rest of it says that night he clowned me about having a filthy house. Birthday prints were all over. So it wasn't that it was messed up. He just made up an excuse to leave. Okay. And he stormed out the house. I packed up our kids and we went to my best friend's house. I pretended I was there to return her watch. His car was parked out front. They didn't open the door, so I live streamed myself outside her house and tagged them and read their messages on live. She opened the door to get her watch back, and he came to the door with his pants unzipped. Him, this is what you get. You always looking for something. Why you bring my kids? We all went inside. I have 4 kids with him. I really don't want to start over with someone else at this point. We talked, and I agreed I wouldn't mind a throuple if he guarantees he won't cheat on us. And if she would help out with the kids. Things were going well. 2 months later, he brought another woman into the mix. He says she stays or he'll leave us both. I can't do this again. But you're going to. You're going to because you're an idiot.
Where do these people like crawl from?
You literally found out that this man is talking to your best friend and she's talking reckless about you in text messages with him. He is with her. He makes up a fight and makes up a reason to fight with you to leave, to go be with her. And you go over there and live stream and then go inside the house and come to an agreement to be in a couple with him?
Idiot.
On what planet does that work?
Mars.
And then you say, well, you can't bring anybody else in. You let him bring this bitch in. So what makes you think he's not going to be okay with bringing in another one?
Oh, shit.
Have you lost your mind? You put all the power in his hands. And you made it seem like he's the one who makes all the rules that you're going to agree to. And because you don't want to be with nobody else or you don't want to start over, you're agreeing to these terms. And you're going to agree to these because you're an idiot. I ain't got no help for you. Because you should have did it the first time.
Why is everyone
dumbass? Now you said it feel like some shameless shit. That was stupid. Ugh. It just progressively get worse.
The woman is in shambles.
It's just worse. It just get worse and worse and worse. And as my nephew say, it gets worser.
It had went from worse to worse.
Oh, there goes
It
the
get
other
worser.
person. Wow. So why is all y'all muted? I done ate me a salad.
I knew
in
they was
like
gonna come out with
45
Michael
seconds.
Myers.
I am muted.
Ooh, yes. Oh, no, never mind.
Donnie, you didn't know you was muted.
No, but I wasn't saying much anyway.
Okay. Question number 4. I was late picking up my boyfriend from work and he punched me. Oh, okay. Wow.
I'm sorry.
Right out the gate.
Oh my god.
Shut up.
You had to give it to us dry like
Shut
that.
up.
Jesus.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up, please.
I'm sorry.
Stop. I'm gonna have to take a break.
No lube or nothing. Just right in.
Rico, please.
I mean, was it raining or was it just really hot that day?
I need y'all to stop.
Okay,
Okay,
I'm done.
continue,
I'm done.
please.
I'm done. I'm sorry.
Oh,
We argued before this, but this was the first time it got physical. I had a busted lip. A week later, my boyfriend, a mechanic, was in my grandfather's garage inspecting the underside of his car. He says my grandfather entered the garage, spoke to him about the car, and then bumped the car so it fell on top of him. My boyfriend says my grandfather walked away and left him in the garage to die. The neighbors heard him yelling and got the car off of him. Boyfriend called the police. Neighbors denied helping him. My grandfather says he's old and hard of hearing and had no idea that the car was on top of my boyfriend. No jail time for Gramps. A few months later, my boyfriend proposed to me at my birthday party. My grandpa said, no, she won't marry you. And if you ever put your hands on her again, I'll come to your job and crush you with a car. My boyfriend my boyfriend took back the proposal and he appears to have dumped me. I'm 26 with no kids. He was my last chance at a fairy tale wedding and family. How do I get him to come back to me? Bitch, you 26 years old.
you're crazy.
Hey, you think this
And
is your last
desperate.
chance? You're 26.
Girl, fuck that timeline in your head.
What?
What is wrong with her?
I don't know. You're 26. You could be living your best life. Are you kidding me? This man punched you in your face.
Why is she acting like she's an old maid?
It's the fact that your grandpa is the one who got the most sense in this whole situation. He let the car drop on the fool.
I don't know.
That poor grandpa and that dumb girl.
Right.
Ridiculous.
Child,
That's my last chance to get married.
you're 26 years old.
Crazy as
How
hell.
old do you think you have to be to get married?
Well,
This sounds like a Mormon lady.
Question number 5. I found out that my former bestie, Daria, was neglecting her children. I collected the children, ages 1 and 3, and brought them home. My baby daddy, Randy, told me to stay out of it and took the children back to Daria. I sent DCFS to check on her children in her filthy house. I had no idea drugs were in the house and a gun. Daria was arrested. The children were removed. I took them in emergency shelter while the case worked its way through the courts. Randy stormed out. Daria told me she want her kids back. That she didn't want her kids back. I love her kids. I can't afford to raise them on my own, but I refuse to allow them to get caught up in the system. Randy is furious that her children live with me and his son, and he stopped giving me money because he thinks I'm spending it on Daria's kids. Our son is 7. We've been together 9 years. I've never seen him so petty, especially about children. I told Daria what happened when she called me from jail. She apologized to me for sleeping with Randy for years and revealed they are all his kids.
oh my god.
Get a DNA test and make him pay support for my kids too. I confronted Randy and he said she's just trying to get money. That ain't got nothing to do with you. I want to
Oh,
take
hell
my
no.
son and go, but I can't leave those babies behind. Advice.
But if you can't save one, you can't save one.
I just have one question.
Y'all get
Can
them
I
off.
claim one of them kids on my taxes?
Girl, you claim if she adopt them, she could claim all of them.
Yeah, fuck him. He wasn't man enough.
Girl, you telling
Which
me
I
if this
get, but
woman
like,
was neglecting his kids and he didn't want to have nothing to do with them because he didn't want you to find out you was sleeping with her, and they're 1 and 3.
That is nasty.
That kid is 1 year old. That was within the last year. You need to be more concerned about why Randy is sleeping with your best friend, and you need to keep them. I think you need to keep them. I think you need to keep them. You need to adopt them, and you need to do like your friend did, Daria, and like she said, get child support for all 3 of them. First of all, get a DNA test to prove that them kids is his, and then you need to take them
why?
for everything you got, and stop letting them live in your house.
And don't
Because in Ohio,
ever let
live in your
either of
house,
them see
you
him
can't get
again.
child support. Fact. And if you live in your house, you can't get child support. Like you can't leave them kids behind because you took it upon yourself to take responsibility for those kids. So you need to continue doing that. But that's crazy as hell. That's why he was so mad when you brought them children to the house. That's why he's so mad, because he know them damn kids is his. Okay.
Mm-mm. The fact that he's gonna let them go in the system.
Shit, man,
And
your
those are
motherfucking
his
business,
kids.
lady.
That's gross.
Terrible.
I mean, social services can help, but you got to think about what you're doing, bro. I mean, look,
God damn it.
she knew that girl was neglecting them kids, so she didn't want them kids to be hurt before she found out that they was her son's siblings.
Sounds like an episode of Steve Wilkos to me.
Hell, he gonna do make them stand up on stage and tell them to get the hell out. That's all he do.
Yeah.
At least Karamo help. Karamo tries.
Who?
Karamo, you ever seen Karamo?
I must be a new one.
No.
Oh my gosh, Karamo got a good show on TV. It's probably one of the best talk shows on TV right now.
Must be a
There
new
be
one.
some ratchet ass
Uh-uh.
shit happening on Karamo. But it's real good because Karamo be getting them together. He do.
Ooh, I smell like vanilla.
Final question. This one is short.
I call
Ugh.
shows like Karamo's work from home shows. Because I feel like the only people who know they exist and can weekly talk about it are people who literally work from home, and that is
Yeah.
the target audience.
It's a good
So
show
it-
though. I like
So
it.
it gives you random shit to think about while you're on your break.
I literally watch Karamo on YouTube because he put the full clips on YouTube without the commercials and stuff. So I watch it on YouTube.
Culture biscuit.
I like it because he be going after mamas that be treating their daughters like trash, and
Ooh.
they be unlocking phones, and it's just messy. They be having influencers on there. That be cheating on people. Oh, it's your daily dose of mess, and I love it. Question number 6. I had a nice time with a woman I liked. We share the same group of friends. Red flag. I don't like it. But I didn't want her to know it. Strategy. Show her a nice time, then walk away from her to make her run after me. Weird. I made a second date with her and told her I was on my way. I stood her up intentionally. My plan for the night was to take a pill, watch a little corn, and unwind alone. My perk was fake and laced with fentanyl. Well, that's a recipe for the disaster. My roommate found me overdosing while being with myself. He took a photo and then called an ambulance. They brought me back, but the image of me blacked out with myself in my hand got back to the woman I liked. She told me to never call her again. Can she be fixed, What do I do to convince her to go out with me again?
Nothing. You're a piece of shit. And it backfired.
What? It's
That's
so
what you
much
get.
going on at one time.
Glad you're
It's
still
so
with
much.
us, but that's what you get.
I
No,
can't get
Karamo did not
that.
get canceled. There's so much
You're a
going
piece of
on
shit.
here. There's so much to unpack. So you tried to finesse this woman to being obsessed with you, and it didn't work. And then you're a druggie, and somebody sold you fake perk pills. You were watching something you shouldn't have been watching, and your ass almost overdosed. This is wild.
All of There's so many layers to this because it's so many different people who like clearly don't like this man.
Okay?
This is
So I could took a picture and sent it.
Jesus Christ. Then your roommate took a picture of it and sent it around to everybody. And it got back to the woman you like because y'all share the same group of friends. So that's how it got back to her. And she told you to never call her again. And your concern is, what do you do to convince her to come back to you?
not a damn thing. Not a damn thing.
Go to
I want to know
rehab.
what's the point of taking the perk and zoning out? I just want to understand that. My mind is not processing it. Why you can't just wash the corn and be happy?
Because men.
She said, "Cause men."
They want to feel the moment.
Well, you definitely felt something.
Yeah.
No one felt that hospital bill after. Shit.
Cause girl,
Shout out. If you smart, you only look at that. Send it to me in the
the
mail.
American fucking medical bill is crazy, even with insurance. And I had to go to the hospital, what was that, a couple months ago, to the ER. $350 for them to tell me that I was fine.
Just a
Nothing
little
wrong with me.
heartburn indigestion.
You're fine. We can't find anything. You're fine. You're fine. I was like, okay. So I don't have to pay for this, right? Oh no. We use this machine. We did this. We did that. You're gonna have to pay us. So I have a $350 bill now that's lingering on the account. Just I get a text message every day. We need you to pay this, and I'm like, I need the money. You have to have the money. Welcome to America.
This is America.
Welcome to America. They chastise you for being fat, but then when you try to lose weight, you get charged to lose the weight. You get charged. They say go to the doctor. Make sure you keep up with your doctor's appointments. And then they want to charge you a $45 to $50 copay. I'm going to tell you what happened to me in one day. I had to see two separate doctors. And because they're different medicines that they work in, they are specialist doctors. So they require a different copay than my actual copay. So with my primary care doctor, it's $35 per visit for me to go and see her. For me to go and see my doctor that handles the specialized visits, I have to pay for one copay of $45 to her and one $45 copay to the other doctor. And then I have a cardiologist that I also have to pay $45 to. So in a span of 3 weeks, I paid $100 in one day to go to the doctor. I paid another $45 3 days later, and then I had to pay $35 twice in between those visits so that I can go see my primary care physician. Yeah. And I have full coverage.
That's crazy.
I have full medical coverage. Not only that, but if I want to take the weight loss shots, like Wegovy, which they're not giving out Ozempic because Ozempic is specifically made for diabetic patients, and I am not diabetic, so they will not give me that. But they will give me the generic versions of those, and there's about 5 of them. Wegovy is the most popular. There's one that starts with the M, and there's a couple more that they will offer you. I said, okay, cool. How much will that cost me? Without insurance, which luckily I have it, it's about $100 a shot.
Oh. Wow.
So I would have to take a shot once a week, which would cost me about $400 a month.
That's crazy. And highway robbery.
Yeah. This is America. It's land of the free.
Damn, where everybody go?
They bounce, babes.
Tumbleweed ass comments.
There she go. Nicole's popping back in. Oh, my life.
I was getting muffin together.
Oh, y'all still flabbergasted by the last question, huh? Yeah, I'm trying to do mental math. Oh, you can do mental math all you want to, babe. But if you ain't got insurance, that cost to go to the doctor, it quadruples without insurance. And I have to see 3 specialists. 3 specialists plus my primary care physician. And I still have to pay to see them with full coverage. And I went to the ER. If I hadn't have had the insurance to go to the ER, my bill would have been $6,500 instead of $350. Mainly because they used the EKG machine. And they had to check my heart. And they were doing all that stuff. And the IV, they charged me. And then what they don't tell you is that the doctor that's on call at the ER for that time, you're paying him. So you have to pay his fee, whatever that is. So that's what I had to pay for. His fee, the cost of the EKG, all that was covered under my insurance, but I have to pay for him to check me out. I also have to pay for my time in that room, which I was there for 3 hours, almost 4. So yes, medical system is a wonderful, wonderful invention.
It's a scam.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I was like, I don't know. I kept going in and out.
No, we can hear you. I'm just saying, everybody's talking about the shots, especially those weight loss shots. If you ain't got the money to pay for it, I mean, if you ain't got insurance, oh, you're paying $100 a pop for those shots, baby. For sure.
Oh, it's more than that. It's like, yeah, it's almost like $200. I know someone on it.
Nah, I know Ozempic is like $200.
She has Ozempic.
The ones that are cheaper are the Wegovy, and then there's 3 more. They're cheaper, but they're not that much. They're $100 a shot.
Horrible.
And I'm like, and then the doctor just was like, "Oh, but don't worry about it." She was like, "Don't worry about it, Miss Epps. You're completely covered. You don't have to worry about that. The shots are covered under your insurance." I'm like, "Well, that's great. It's a blessing."
That shit is.
Ugh. It's going hell in a handbasket. Telling you. We all tired of.
I'm always tired.
To be the boss.
It does.
We got the bathing suit shorts. Cool.
Hell no. Triple H said in response to Sexy Red sitting in the car with Shawn Michaels, he said, "Let's all be glad he didn't start twerking." I'm sorry, but I would pay money to see Shawn Michaels twerking.
Go to jail.
I want to see it.
1 week.
Yes,
I'd be like,
see
do it.
Do a flip.
Now she said she'd be like, do it.
The Negro League
What's
statistics will be integrated into the MLB database on Wednesday. Josh Gibson will hold MLB records in several categories.
Oh,
John Bradshaw Layfield said, "This is awesome. Segregation, Jim Crow laws, and people like Kennesaw Landis rob the sports of world of some great matchups due to racism and Neanderthal thinking. All of these records are just as valid as any records that only included white players." I'm gonna be honest, I didn't expect John Bradshaw Layfield to say any of that.
okay, that's JBL saying that.
Yes, sir.
Period. He said, "Stop playing on these black folks. Y'all stupid."
I mean, he is very good friends with Ron, but I'm just saying. I mean, that's not the person I expected to say that. And I'm pleasantly surprised by that.
I'm definitely shook.
You want to see what you want to see, Aaliyah? Because I don't know. And I don't think I got nothing else to talk about.
Let's talk about Gabe and Miss Netta.
Oh, Jesus be offense. Okay. All right. So if you don't know who Miss Netta is, I'm going to say they because it's confusing sometimes and I don't want to be disrespectful. So they are a lowbrow. They are a lowbrow internet popular. I won't say famous. Internet popular person, and they are known for cooking for their raggedy ass husband Charles. Now Netta got upset because people was talking about how she be wearing fake Gucci and Louis, and she do. They do be wearing fake stuff, and it's very clear that they wearing fake stuff. And they filmed themselves giving gifts to their family members, I guess, and it was all fake bags, replicas, that they was giving them. And I'm like, so here's the thing: when you are doing stuff on the internet, you got to be very careful about that, because when you are opening yourself up to be criticized every time you post something on the internet. And it's not fair for you to come back at everybody and be mad about their opinions or criticism of you, when the whole point is for you to get the engagement and get the views. If you can't take the heat, then you're going to have to get your ass out the kitchen. And my father watches Netta and Charles, and he be killing me because he is like,
"Come on, Brown."
My father said, "I know damn well this bitch is not putting sugar in Alfredo." And I said, "What are you talking about?" He said Netta was cooking, and every time they cook, they put sugar in everything. And I said, "Daddy, sugar don't go in Alfredo." And he said, "Yes, Tiffany, I know that, but them nasty ass country bumpkins don't know that." So because my dad is on Facebook and he has his favorites, and for whatever reason, Netta and Charles content comes up on his phone, and he just be sitting there, and my dad be just
in a trance.
Junior, Oh, that was your Nana coming up the stairs. Oh shoot. Hold on, y'all. I gotta give my nephew his medicine. Come here, Joe. Get your nighttime medicine. Anyways, Netta got on the internet and got to going off about people talking about her wearing fake designer and all this other kind of stuff. She got mad. She said, y'all on the internet talking stuff about me and y'all don't know what y'all talking about. You know, going on a whole tangent. And she was like, y'all don't know what we wear. Y'all don't know what we do. And I'm like, yes, we do know. We can see it. Okay. So you got on fake Louis Vuitton and fake Gucci, honey. Here's your medicine. It's clear that that's what you're wearing. Now, she did reference Gabe. Now, Gabe, what's his name? Gabe Lincoln.
Yeah.
You good, Junior. I don't really like him either because he be cosplaying black women and that's weird to me. But he's sitting up there with a green wig on.
Friends with K. Michelle and Shekinah.
He is what?
I said he thinks he's in because he's like I guess you could say cool with K. Michelle and like Shekinah and them from Love and Hip Hop.
Child.
Girl, I don't know.
That's your greatest claim to fame, then do you? Anyways, he's a whole weirdo too, but I don't really care for him. But he's been going on live talking about Netta and Charles and having whole discords about them. Now, Miss Netta didn't like that. Miss Netta went on a whole tangent and was calling them fat and out of shape. And I was like, girl, you was just looking like a busted can of biscuit in a bikini not too long ago. Now, sit up there looking like Dr. Zorberg. You cannot talk about him like that when you are literally spilling. Okay? You can't do that. We have to be fair here. All right? And I mean, she was going in on homeboy, calling him everything under the sun, and she did threaten him on live. Now, what Gabe did in response to this threat was to go to the police. He pulled a Karen on her. He went to the police and filed a police report. Now, when they went to Miss Netta's house, cops said that the police report said that Netta had bust somebody over there.
What?
The police report said the cop came to the house and said that Netta had bust somebody over the head, and that's what the police report had said. Which was a whole ass lie. Gabe essentially reported a false report because that's not what happened. He did make a threat. So that should have been what the report said. But when the sheriff got to Ms. Netta's house, the sheriff said, we have reports that you bust somebody over the head. And I said, so Netta let the man in. He said, she was like, you can come look at my house because my husband is not here. It's just me and my dog. He is not here. But you can come look anywhere you want to look. And she went and let the man in and led him all through the house. Told him you can look here, look wherever you want. But what you're looking for, you're not going to find. Now, I don't know what else happened after that. Everybody seemed to be very upset with Gabe because they feel like he lied in the police report. If he did, he going to jail because you cannot falsely accuse someone of assault and not go to jail for that, or at least get arrested for filing a false police report. Because if he said that he was hit or attacked, that is a false police report. Netta never put her hands on him or anybody. She did make a threat, but she never acted on that threat. And for him to file a report and say that Netta attacked him, that's a false police report. It's illegal to do that. You can go to jail for that. You can be fined for that. Also, he wasted police resources on this particular situation. It's just nuts. And then the crazy part about it is his dumb ass filmed everything. He filmed it. going
He's
into the
grown.
courthouse. He then is sitting at home talking about me writing my statement, shaking his tittles and shit at the table.
Fiddles.
I was like, please put your tittles up. Please. You're killing me.
I just want to know the thought process behind any of this
There is
from everybody.
I don't know. It's just, these are all lowbrow, bottom of the barrel internet people. Like, if you don't come across their content in your algorithm, you never will. And that is the reason why I'm so weirded out by the fact that a lot of the blogs share them on their pages and stuff, because that doesn't do nothing but just boost them. Everybody goes and finds them so they can see their content. And I'm just like, are y'all paying them to get, are you paying the blogs to get on their page? Like, what is going on?
Y'all, the bathing suit. I don't know if I like it.
You don't know if you like what?
The bathing suit I got from Shein. Lululemon.
What's wrong with it?
Hold on. Hold, please. Well, what the fuck? Here, you can't even. And I'm tired of wiping this fucking mirror every fucking day. Shit.
Oh my god. The language.
Look.
The language is so strong.
It's not giving in the slightest.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen.
So loud.
That's it. That's all. That's all we got.
Not that's it. That's all.
And I ain't got no more. Okay. Now, I'm hoping that this TNA WWE thing works out in our favor and we get to see some classic shit.
Some bullshit.
Like I said earlier, the only thing I don't want to see is Moose mush mouth ass on my TV screen.
She said that's it. That's all. Got it.
That's
I
what
would like to say that I was right about this.
she was. She was. But I know they're gonna have the system
everybody.
show up on our TV somewhere. I hate that for that. Any whoosies. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned because and if you want to watch TNA, because they did say that there are going to be some WWE superstars showing up, and they said it's going to be as recent as this week on TNA, you should head on over to YouTube. If you're on YouTube right now, go over to TNA's YouTube and subscribe to their channel, and more specifically become a member so you can watch TNA on a weekly basis, and then you'll be able to see who pops up over there or not. Okay? You'll be able to see it firsthand. Or if you have Sling TV, you can always watch it on Sling TV. But I like it on YouTube because you don't have the commercials. You can just watch everything straight through and then stream it live. And it's good. It's good on YouTube. So you pay like $5 a month for it on YouTube. It's fairly inexpensive. It's not.
I
too
love Sling TV. It's the go.
You can watch it. You're happy. Everybody's happy. It's good. And I think sometimes they have good stuff on there. Some characters are not my favorite. But again, you have that with WWE and with AEW. So if you can deal with the good, you can deal with the bad. It's all wrestling at the end of the day. So go over to TNA and join with TNA, or go get Sling TV and you can watch TNA. It comes on Access TV. Sure. I hope you guys enjoy TNA tomorrow because I'm going to enjoy it. And I will see you guys on Friday for SmackDown. Bye.
Bye.